It's more difficult to make or manufacture a teddy bear than it is to manufacture a gun.
So that's what we do, is we pick up the kids and we take them to the sports centers and give them something to do. Just a group of 7 moms that got together and did this.
I mean, all of us are going to grow old, but not all of us are going to grow up.
But also children who witness violence are now having what is very similar to the post-traumatic stress syndrome that our Vietnam vets have had.
We are a culture that seems connected to buzzwords. The latest buzzword is collaboration. Well, most of us are just beginning to learn how to spell it. And it's really a lot easier to talk about and even to spell than it is to do. It's wonderful when you begin seeing agencies and community organizations willing to talk of giving up turf for the greater good.
The city of Salinas is dealing with every kind of domestic violence, gang violence, youthful violence that every other city in this country is dealing with.
And that's the reason why we chose the 10-block area, because we wanted to address every single component of violence. But it's an area that is not so bad that we cannot turn it around, because we did not want to set up ourselves for failure. We wanted to pick an area that we could address, so it's a small area. And one of the issues that we needed to find out first is what they thought they needed. So we took a survey. We went door to door at every single house in this area, and we asked them to number the problems in their neighborhood. We asked about street lighting. We asked about unsafe housing, substandard housing, overcrowded housing. We dealt with the environment. We dealt with the family. We dealt with services.
To target this 10-block area, it's really essential that everybody works together, that nobody gets into, gee, my agency is better than your agency, you know, and we put all the hidden agendas aside, all the politics are aside, and everybody's just working for one thing, and that's to increase the peace in the neighborhoods.
We started talking about community-oriented policing and the issues that evolve around that. It works. It does wonders.
We have 2 police officers assigned to that one specific area. And those police officers, their job is to get to know everyone who lives there.
I'll tell you, from where it was 9 months ago when we started the project to where it is today, the people themselves will tell you what a difference.
We know that there's going to be action taken. We're just not a number on a 911 call. You know, we know somebody face to face that will deal with the problem, and that means a lot.
You can even get out and go for a walk now if you want to, which is something I haven't done in I don't know when.
We're finally a community. Neighbors know neighbors. People are beginning to talk to each other. We're beginning to solve our own problems. We're beginning to look at the resources that we have. How can we get things done and change our own neighborhood?
Where do I see the hope? In the youth and the fact that we have successes we can point to.
I think we're at a defining point for this last decade of the 20th century. And the question for all of us to answer is, how do we want to be remembered?
Violence is a learned behavior. And any learned behavior, we can unlearn it. We can show them other ways.
We have to replace the culture of violence with a culture of peace. We must redesign and recreate our basic interpersonal and institutional relationships in my family, in your family, in the American family, and in the human family.
There are prevention initiatives springing forth from the rich creative imagination of members from every community. These efforts are bringing about change.
I would love to believe that my child can go anywhere within that community, knock on the door, and they will welcome them and help them regardless of the color of the skin, regardless of their ethnicity or race, and welcome them unconditionally and help them.
I just felt like it was my responsibility to get involved. The OK program is basically a 4-step program designed to try to help the student develop socially and academically.
The good broadcasters and the successful ones realize that they have to be part of the community and harness the very powerful tool that we have to make our community a healthy one.
Other prevention initiatives include reducing deaths and injuries by firearms, preventing abusive relationships, and decreasing underage drinking.
We have to learn tolerance, how to value ethnic diversity, how to listen to people who are different than us, how to even believe that somebody who's different from us is equally as valuable as us.
We have to promote accountability and rekindle a spirit of personal and social responsibility.
And we've got to tell our children the truth about violence. It's offensive, it's unhealthy, it doesn't solve problems, it costs you a lot. It's full of pain, it's full of guilt.
These are children we are old. We can teach them just by living our lives every day.
The problem's been here for a long time, and it's not going to go away overnight. It's not going to go away in a year, and we have to start thinking smart. We have to start investing in prevention.
It's almost out of the Martin Luther King, I have a dream. Well, I have a dream that this is not beyond our ability to impact if we can do it collectively, if we can talk about collaboration that makes sense. But we must, if we're going to get where I think we can get, we must talk about putting that community and its needs at the center of our thrust.